Hey guys, welcome to the video for today. So before we get started, I just ask you before I basically give your opinion on it, just give me a chance, okay? I'm not asking for a lot, I'm just asking for a chance. That's why you're here if you're a new viewer, or if you're a returning viewer and you just haven't subscribed yet. I just ask you just give me a chance, give me a week to prove that I can try and do the best that I can to my ability. Like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you're gonna do. Let your friends know what's going on here. But anyways, let's get right on to the video.
Bonjour mes amis, de Logique Canadienne. Happy New Year again, guys. At the top of the description, you can find a link to the brand new charity event that's going on for the entire year. But welcome back to the Hockey Talk Show, where it's time to talk some hockey for the first time this calendar year. So let's just get ourselves started, shall we? The first thing we got on the dock today, the Maple Leafs were fined. So both the Maple Leafs and Sheldon Keefe were fined as a result of the travel to St. Louis for their game right after the holiday break. Which the stupid fucking thing about it is, they traveled at 10 p.m. on the 26th instead of midnight on the 27th. Oh wah! Oh wah! It's by 2 hours. Give it a break. That's probably the last foot they could get out of Toronto Pearson. To be honest, who could blame them? So the fine was $100,000 for the organization and $25,000 to Sheldon Keefe. Which again, I say, wah! It's 2 hours. Went on, Danny Zhulikin. He was a draft pick for the Jets this past year. The 19-year-old has signed an entry-level contract with the team, and so far has had 25 points in 23 games with Guelph, rather. But he has since been traded, obviously, to the Kitchener Rangers in the OHL. I feel like he'll be something one day. I hope they get a good one out of him because honestly, he is good. Moving on, the former NHLer Devontae Smith-Pelly has decided to retire from the game of hockey at age 30. He played a total of 395 NHL games and has scored 101 points in 137 penalty minutes. He wasn't like the big scorer. He wasn't the big point producer guy. He was just more of like the guy that will like not necessarily an enforcer, but the guy that will protect his teammates at any cost. He was that guy. That's realistically what he was. He was just that guy that would defend his teammates. Moving on, Joe Pavelski has signed an extension with the Dallas Stars, a 1-year deal worth $3.5 million, with a potential $2 million in performance bonuses. So then all that contract could be worth up to 5.5. Jeez. I mean, he's still good for what he is. He's still good. So keeping him around for as long as you can, and that's honestly the best thing you can ask for, right? So recently, the Winter Classic just happened. So let's talk about the game. It was a great game between both sides, low scoring, at Fenway Park in Boston. In the end, the Bruins walked out with a 2-1 victory. Both goals coming from Jake DeBrusk in the third period. The lone goal scorer for Pittsburgh was Kasperi Kapanen in the second. Tristan Jarry left the game for the Penguins in the first period due to injury. And Casey Smith played out the rest of the game. Honestly, both teams did really well here, and it was a fun game. But where is the Winter Classic being held next year? Well, we have our answer. Before the game even took place, Commissioner Gary Bichman decided that Seattle is going to host it next year. That's right. The Seattle Kraken are hosting the 2024 Winter Classic at T-Mobile Park, home of the Seattle Mariners for baseball. And the team that they're facing, the Vegas Golden Knights. I got a question. Why the fuck are we having the expansion teams play each other? It makes sense if you did Seattle Vancouver or if you did Seattle and I don't know, fucking San Jose or Seattle and like just anyone other than the Knights because this makes no sense. It's just two expansion teams going at it. What? Why not put the newest team versus the oldest team, like the Habs versus the Kraken? Like Kraken are the newest, the Canadians are the oldest. Why not put them together in that game? You would actually get more draw out of it. Well, whatever the hell it is, take that with what you will. That's all I can say. Moving on, the Sharks are entering calls on a trade for defender Ryan Merkley. He has requested a trade from the team. He hasn't done really well. Like he was a first round pick in 2018. Has only 6 points in 39 games last season. And in this season in the AHL has 14 points in 30. He's not he's not the biggest score defender. He's more like a defensive defenseman. But if he wants out and wants a new opportunity, who the hell am I to say he can't have it? And now we get on to some World Juniors results. So, yeah, the World Juniors are going on. They actually end this Thursday, so I'll be doing a wrap up on next week's episode of this. So, I can't believe I completely fucking scoured on that one. Yikes. I believe now we're in the semifinals. No, we're going to the semifinals. So I'll just say the results for the quarterfinal games. So in the quarterfinals, Sweden defeated Finland 3 Sweden beat Finland 3-2. The Czechs beat Switzerland 9-1. The United States beat Germany 11-1. And Canada beat Slovakia 4-3 in overtime, thanks to honestly one of the best goals I've ever seen from draft prospect Connor Bedard. Seriously, it was a really good goal. In the semis will feature the Czechs versus the Swedish and the Americans versus the Canadians. God, why is that matchup always so historic in terms of rivalry? Just what it is, I guess. But that will do it for the Hockey Talk show. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like. Comment down below if you guys want to see me next. If you haven't done so already, subscribe and join the Logical Nation. But until next time, je suis le Canadien. Bonne nuit et au revoir.